Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today we are doing a brow review and a demo and tutorial about how I use the new, it's kind of new, Anastasia Beverly Hills, her brow pen. I just want to let you guys know that I do have a little bit of a cold, so I might be a little nasally sounding, so please just bear with that sound. And also, it is raining out and really cloudy, so there's no sun, no natural light today. I'm using all artificial lighting, so hopefully the quality is still okay. But anyway, this is what it looks like. This is the brow pen, and basically it's a felt tip, like a felt tip eyeliner, but it's a brow pen. Now the idea behind this pen is basically so you can go in and create hair-like strokes, like mimic your actual hair, and so it will look more natural than a different product, as if you were just gonna go fill your entire brow in with like a pomade or even just a pencil. It gives you more kind of texture and dimension and just more of a natural overall look. It does come in 9 different shades, and it is available for $22 at Sephora, Ulta, the Anastasia website, a few different places. I will link it down below for you. Now, unfortunately, I could not get this product to work for me by itself. I had to use other products in addition to get it to work. So in this video, in this tutorial, I'm going to be using not only the brow pen, but also the brow wiz. And I have both my colors in taupe. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then I do finish off the look with the clear brow gel from Anastasia. And to get the look that I have, all you need is the brow pen, and any micro tipped eyebrow pencil will work. And if you wanted to just use one product, you could get something like the Urban Decay Brow Blade, which has it's a double-ended pencil, and it has this micro tip on one side, which is basically just like the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, and it has the felt tip marker pen side on the other side. The reason I love the brow blade, I love it a lot. The only downside to me is that it's not my absolute ideal shade match. This is the closest I've come. It's Taupe Trap, and it's just a little too orangey for me personally. I mean, it looks fine, but I'm very picky about my like tones of my brows, and I want it to be more of like an ash, not ash, but more of a neutral color. I've been using the Anastasia brow products for years and years, and the color taupe just works the best for me when I have blonde hair with a little bit of like a root. My natural root color is kind of a mousy or dishwater dark blonde or a mousy light brown. And so basically I just love the taupe color, and I really want to try this out. Short story long, you can achieve this brow look or follow this tutorial that I'm going to share with you using different products. It doesn't have to be all Anastasia, but this is the one that I'm using. So yeah, I did use not only the brow pen, but I used the brow wiz and the clear brow gel, all by Anastasia. And just a side note, my brow wiz is, the spoolie part is broken. It always breaks. Every one I get, it breaks off. So I'm just using this other brow pencil that I have that has like a spoolie that's very similar to the Anastasia one. And just quickly going back to the Urban Decay Brow Blade, this one is $26, and it looks like it comes in 9 shades as well. Now I do wish I could have done this tutorial using just the brow pen, the Anastasia brow pen, but that's not how I was able to get it to work for me. So I'm just showing you what works for me. When I used this one just by itself, it looked like a Sharpie brow basically, and I just like the look that combining these products together, the Brow Wiz and the clear brow gel, I just like how it looks a lot better as opposed to if I was just using the brow pen on its own. That's my personal preference. I think if you have a fuller brow to begin with, you might be able to get this to work for you on its own without supplementing any other brow products. But for me, it just didn't work out that way. But yeah, I love this brow look, and it goes super fast. It's a lot faster to use these products together than if I were to use just one of them by itself. Just combining them together gives me the look that I'm going for, and like I said, it's just so easy to achieve. Doesn't take much time at all. Now getting down to my review and bottom line, I like this product. I like it a lot. I think the color selection is great. I think it performs just how it's supposed to, you know, create those hair-like strokes. The only downside is that I cannot use it by itself, which might be a turnoff for a lot of people, but like I've mentioned, I absolutely love the look that I get using the Brow Wiz with the brow pen together, or any brow pencil for that matter, with this. It cuts down the application time and it makes the brow routine just so much faster, and I love the look of it. So I would recommend it, but you know what? If you don't want to have to buy a couple different products to achieve the look that I have today, you could just get the brow blade if you can find a color that works for you. And I recommend this one too. I've been using this one since it came out. I've been using it and I absolutely love it, minus the color situation. That's my review. Definitely check it out. Let me know if you've tried it. And I think that's everything I wanted to say. If you have any other questions or comments or whatever, leave those in the comment section and I will definitely get back to you. But without further ado, let's finally jump into the tutorial. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by using a spoolie and just kind of go through my brow area and just try to remove any makeup that got on there when I was applying my base and my powder and stuff like that. So you just want to have a clean slate as much as possible, because this is a product that does apply onto the skin to make it look like those hair-like strokes. And if you want to, you can take a Q-tip and just wipe off any excess product. Yep. I actually like to start and just do a couple strokes on my hand just to get if there's any like globbiness from keeping the pen stored down. Sometimes a lot of the ink can come out there and it might glob a little bit on wherever you set it down first. So that's what I like to do. And then I like to start up at the arch, so the highest point, and I just take it and start drawing brow hair strokes in the direction of my actual brow hair. And then I just kind of work my way back over. And like I said, it does look a little crazy before it comes all together. And then I like to kind of skip this area and go to the center and just start doing strokes like that. And then start to turn and connect over with where we started on the arch. Just kind of fill those in and make them a little taller. I'm gonna let that side dry and leave it just like that. I'm gonna start over on this other side. Now this eyebrow I have a little bit more trouble with, just because I have a little scar here and the hair just grows really funky right in there. It looks like I have a little bald spot. It's just because I have a scar. And I'm just gonna start and do the same thing. I'm gonna start up at the arch. And right now for this eye, my elbow is resting on my makeup table, and it makes it a lot easier when you have a little stabilization there. Start over here. You can kind of rest your little pinky on your head to get a little bit of support or stabilization if you need it. And I like to leave a little bit of a gap in between those hairs or the strokes that are on the inner part of the eye. I just find it looks a little more natural. Kind of just fill in where you need to. And then I like to go back in on the other side and just kind of balance everything out. Okay. And then I just keep going back in and filling in a little bit more, kind of switching back and forth between the brows just to make sure they're even. What I like to do is have a mirror close up. So I have a mirror right in front of me, and then I have another mirror a little bit further back. It's a little bit bigger so I can see close up and also look and see it from a little bit of a distance. For me anyway, sometimes when I work just close up in a close up mirror and then I step away and maybe look in the bathroom mirror or something, I'm like, whoa, those do not look that great. So I like to have a couple different distances to work with. And then once that is all dry, I like to take my Brow Wiz, and my spoolie is gone off that. It broke off, so I am just using a different brow pencil spoolie, just a little one. I basically will start right here. I don't know why I like to start out here, but I just do. And just kind of trace the bottom eyebrow line, and this will help soften it and fill it in a little bit more. So kind of just start under there. Switch over to the other side. And this is just what works for me. I just didn't like the look of the brow pen all by itself. I just feel like I needed a little bit of a supplement product. Like the Brow Wiz works perfect with it. And then I just will take it on the top part and just trace on the outer edge. And we kind of already filled in the middle with the brow pen. So we're kind of just filling in any gaps, and you still get that amazing hair-like stroke look. See how that is coming together, hopefully? And I'm just gonna take my spoolie and very, very gently just kind of blend that Brow Wiz together and kind of just bring both of those products together just to soften the look. If you like the extreme microbladed look like I had before, like this side, you don't have to do this step, but I just like to kind of blend them together ever so slightly. This is very slight, and sometimes it even takes off a little bit of product and I have to kind of go back in. Like this eyebrow is just always giving me trouble. At this point, I'm happy with how they look, with how the brows look. So I'm gonna go in and set my eyebrows with the Anastasia clear brow gel. It looks like that. So this will not only set my eyebrows in place so they don't move, but it will also kind of, I want to prop them up a little bit, as I'll show you. You have to be careful with this because if you push down too hard and apply too much, it can fade or take away some of the brow product that we already placed. So I just like to very lightly just feather this in and, like I said, prop those or push those hairs up like that so they look more of the bushy brow look. And last, I just take a Q-tip, a clean Q-tip, and just go like that around to help clean up anything that we colored outside of the brow line. If we colored outside of the brow, this will just help clean it up, sharpen it up. You can do this, you can do a similar step by just applying concealer around the brow, but I like to just use a Q-tip. Now I'm just gonna go in with a brow bone highlight. I'm just gonna use this Sydney Grace Enduring Love palette, just this bright color up here called Romeo, and I'm just gonna hit a little bit of that under there for a little bit of a brow highlight, just to bring the whole look together. And I forgot to do that on my inner corner, so I'm just gonna do that as well. That is it, you guys. That is how I achieve this. To me, this is a microbladed looking brow. I love how you can kind of see what looks like hair strokes. I just think it's such a fresh, youthful look, which who doesn't want that? And please let me know in the comments if you've tried this product, the brow pen specifically, and can you get it to work on its own? Or do you have to supplement with something else like I do? I honestly don't mind having to use both because it does, for me, achieve the look that I love and that I'm going for. And it's super fast and easy once you get the hang of it. The first time I used the brow pen, my brows looked a little bit crazy, just to be honest. But once I got the hang of it and kind of was able to steady out my hand, and sometimes I could set my elbow on the table and kind of go like that, it was just a lot easier. So it might take a little bit of practice, but it's definitely worth it. One last thing about this brow pen is that you do want to store it upside down. I just store mine, to be honest, in my Q-tip container. I just store it like that, so it's down. Otherwise, the ink is not going to be at the tip and ready for when you need to use it, and you might have to shake it and kind of fuss with it like that. So just keep it stored upside down like that. But otherwise, you guys, I think that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you're going to try out this product or if you already have tried out the brow pen and what you think about it. Let me know. I love interacting with you guys down in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing before you go. I would love to have you. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.